Welcome to Dolphin Dive Daily, your go-to spot for everything Miami Dolphins. If you bleed aqua and orange, hit that subscribe button and join the pod. The Miami Dolphins have long been known for their blazing speed and explosive playmakers, and running back Devon Achane fits perfectly into that mold. Coming off a promising sophomore season, Achane is ready to take his game to the next level in 2025. At the 2023 NFL Combine, Achane stunned scouts by running a 4.32-second 40-yard dash, the fastest among running backs in his draft class. His speed instantly drew comparisons to his dynamic teammates, Tyreek Hill and Jaylen Waddle, two of the league's fastest wide receivers. But Achane knows speed alone doesn't guarantee success in the NFL. As he reflected on his 2024 campaign, he acknowledged that while he made some electrifying plays, he also left too much on the field by trying to force big gains instead of sticking to the fundamentals. Achane's sophomore season saw him carry the ball 203 times for 907 rushing yards, showcasing his potential as a home run threat for Miami. He can break tackles and turn small holes into long runs, making defenses pay whenever he gets the ball in space. But with big plays come risks, and the young back struggled with consistency last season. He lost yardage on nearly a quarter of his carries, a stat that highlights how often he tried to do too much instead of playing smart football. Only two other backs, Cam Akers of the Vikings and Nick Chubb of the Browns, fared worse in that area. This self-awareness is a key step for Achane as he sets goals for his next season. In a candid interview with the Palm Beach Post, Achane admitted, "Me trying to make a big play instead of just doing the right thing has held him back." Watching film, he sees missed opportunities where he could have contributed more efficiently to the Dolphins' offense. This insight shows a maturity beyond his years, signaling a player eager to refine his approach and grow. Achane's hunger to improve and willingness to learn will be crucial if he wants to solidify himself as Miami's go-to back in 2025. Staying healthy was a major theme for Achane during his sophomore year. Unlike his rookie season, where he missed 6 games due to a knee injury, he managed to suit up for all 17 games in 2024. He credits his improved durability to dedication in the training room and his commitment to staying ready on off days. 17, that's a long time. And I learned that from my rookie year, he said, emphasizing the importance of consistency and resilience in the physically demanding NFL grind. This reliability will be vital for Miami as they look to lean on him more heavily next season. With Raheem Mostert's departure to the Las Vegas Raiders in free agency, Achane looks poised to become the Dolphins' featured running back in 2025. This opportunity places the onus on him to prove he can handle a larger workload while maintaining his explosive playmaking ability. Miami's offense already thrives on speed and creativity, and Achane's unique skill set fits right in. If he can cut down on negative plays and stay healthy, he could emerge as one of the league's most exciting backs. Miami's coaching staff will undoubtedly be focused on helping Achane develop a more balanced style of play. While his breakaway speed is a game changer, minimizing costly mistakes and improving his decision-making will be just as important. The Dolphins want a back who can consistently gain tough yards between the tackles while also being a threat in open space. Achane's goals for 2025 reflect this blend of explosiveness and discipline. Beyond the field, Achane's mindset shows a player committed to growth. He is not content to rest on his natural talents or the flashes he's already produced. Instead, he's studying film and identifying areas where he can do better, a sign of a young athlete with a championship mindset. Miami fans should be excited about the work ethic behind the speed, which often separates good players from great ones. The Dolphins have built an offense around speedsters like Hill and Waddle, and Achane's emergence adds another dimension. Opposing defenses will have a tough time containing Miami's playmakers if Achane can marry his quickness with smarter, more efficient running. His ability to stay on the field for every game next season could be a key factor in Miami's push for playoff contention. Ultimately, Devon Achane's 2025 season is shaping up to be a breakout year, with the departure of Mostert and his own personal drive to improve, the stage is set for him to shine as Miami's primary back. Fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see if Kane can harness his speed, stay healthy, and evolve into a dependable, dynamic force in the Dolphins' offense. The road ahead won't be easy, but Kane's blend of talent, self-awareness, and dedication gives him a strong foundation for success. If he continues to learn from past mistakes and focuses on doing the right thing on every carry, the Miami Dolphins could have found a true gem at running back for years to come. The 2025 season will be a defining chapter in Kane's young career, and all eyes are on him to deliver still with us. Then show some love, hit that like button, and let us know in the comments, what's your take on the Fins this week? The NFL world was sent into a frenzy this week after a surprising rumor surfaced involving Miami Dolphins wide receiver Jaylen Waddle and Kansas City Chiefs superstar Tyreek Hill. According to insiders, Waddle reportedly made some sharp critical comments about Hill's recent performances, sparking shockwaves across social media and among football fans everywhere. This revelation caught everyone off guard because both players have been considered close peers and respected competitors since their days as top draft picks. The rumor suggests that Waddle's statements weren't just mild critiques but pointed jabs that could potentially ignite a heated rivalry. Naturally, fans and analysts alike scrambled to dissect what might have prompted such bold remarks. Given Hill's established reputation as one of the fastest and most electrifying wideouts in the league, this unexpected development immediately raised questions about locker room dynamics and on-field competitiveness between two of the NFL's most exciting receivers. Diving deeper, the alleged comments reportedly focused on Hill's consistency and ability to perform under pressure, areas where Waddle seemed to imply Tyreek had recently faltered. For a player like Waddle, who has consistently risen through the ranks as a dynamic playmaker for the Dolphins, openly challenging Hill's status is a daring move. Some believe Waddle's criticism reflects an intense desire to assert himself not just as a rising star, but as a legitimate peer to Hill, who has long been seen as the gold standard at the position. It's not uncommon in professional sports for rivals to exchange subtle digs, but for such comments to leak publicly is rare and often indicative of deeper tensions. The potential fallout from this could ripple through team interactions, fan support, and media coverage as both players respond to this newfound controversy. The timing of these remarks is also worth noting, as the NFL season heats up and every game counts toward playoff positioning. Jaylen Waddle's Dolphins and Tyreek Hill's Chiefs are both aiming for high stakes this year, and any added fire between these two could influence their on-field performances. Analysts are speculating whether Waddle's remarks were strategic, aimed at psyching out Hill before a crucial matchup, or simply a candid reflection of competitive frustration. Meanwhile, social media has exploded with fans choosing sides, debating who truly deserves the title of the league's most lethal receiver. This kind of rivalry fuels the sport's drama and keeps viewers glued to the screen, but it also adds pressure on both players to prove their worth through exceptional plays and leadership. In the wake of the rumor, both teams have remained tight-lipped, with neither Waddle nor Hill directly addressing the controversy in public statements. Coaches and teammates have been asked about the situation, but responses have been cautious and diplomatic, emphasizing unity and focus on team goals. This silence only adds to the intrigue, leaving fans to speculate wildly and the rumor mill to churn at full speed. Sports commentators have jumped on the story, highlighting past instances where player rivalries have escalated into memorable moments in NFL history. Some suggest that if Waddle and Hill do clash on the field, this added layer of personal tension could elevate their performances to new heights, delivering some of the most thrilling football action of the season. Despite the brewing drama, it's important to remember the tremendous talent and professionalism both players bring to the league. Jaylen Waddle, known for his blazing speed and sharp route running, has rapidly become a cornerstone of the Dolphins' offense. Tyreek Hill, equally fast and elusive, has built a reputation as a game changer who can break defenses at any moment. Their individual skills have earned them admiration from fans, coaches, and peers alike. The alleged criticism, while startling, may simply be a reflection of the high standards and competitive spirit that drive elite athletes. In a league where respect is earned through performance and perseverance, such exchanges can sometimes push players to new levels of excellence rather than detract from their camaraderie. The narrative surrounding Waddle and Hill also highlights a broader theme in sports: the thin line between competition and conflict. While rivalry is a natural and often motivating force, public criticisms risk crossing into personal territory that can affect team chemistry and player focus. How both athletes handle this moment will speak volumes about their maturity and leadership qualities. Will Waddle's boldness pay off by intensifying his game, or could it backfire by creating unnecessary distractions? Similarly, how Hill responds, whether by dismissing the remarks or using them as fuel to elevate his own performance, will shape the ongoing storyline. Fans eagerly await the next chapter in this developing saga, hoping for intense but respectful competition. Meanwhile, media outlets continue to dissect every nuance of the rumor, with some speculating that the leak may have originated from rival sources looking to stir controversy. Others argue that the story could be exaggerated or taken out of context, reminding audiences that in today's hyper-connected world, even casual remarks can be blown out of proportion. Regardless of the truth behind the statements, the buzz alone is enough to add an extra layer of excitement to the NFL narrative this season. The interplay between off-field drama and on-field action keeps the sport compelling, and the Waddle Hill saga is shaping up to be one of the most talked about stories in recent memory. For the Dolphins and Chiefs fan bases, this rumor has become a hot topic, dividing opinions and energizing discussions. Supporters of Waddle praise his courage to speak out and assert himself among the league's elite, while Hill's fans defend their star's legacy and question the timing and motive behind the criticism. This division fuels fan engagement and sparks heated debates on forums, social media, and sports talk shows. The passion on both sides underscores how deeply invested people are in these athletes and their journeys. Ultimately, whether this situation evolves into a full-fledged rivalry or settles down quietly, it demonstrates the intense emotional connection fans have with the game and its key figures. Looking ahead, all eyes will be on upcoming games featuring the Dolphins and Chiefs, especially if the two wide receivers face off directly. Such matchups will provide a real-time test of their skills, resilience, and competitive fire. The NFL thrives on stories like this. Personal clashes that add texture and drama beyond the X's and O's of football strategy. Whether Jaylen Waddle's remarks prove to be a catalyst for greater greatness or simply a passing headline remains to be seen. For now, the sports world watches closely, eager to see how this unexpected chapter unfolds and what it means for the legacies of two of the league's most electrifying talents. In conclusion, the rumor about Jaylen Waddle's critical comments on Tyreek Hill has created a surprising twist in the NFL narrative, blending competition, personality, and media intrigue. It reminds us that behind every highlight, reel, and touchdown celebration lies a complex web of emotions, ambitions, and rivalries that drive the sport's relentless pace. As the season progresses, this story will continue to captivate fans and analysts alike, proving once again that football is not just a game of physical prowess, but also of mental toughness and strategic drama. Stay tuned, because the next plays from these two stars could very well define the meaning of rivalry in today's NFL landscape. That's a wrap for today's dive. If you're loving the content, share it with a fellow Dolphins fan, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a splash. Fins up.